I'm a compostable coffee cup lid. I can talk. By drawing me this fairly abstract face, the artist has given me life. It's a miracle, really. I'm not unlike Pinocchio. The artist wants to be a writer. The artist is busy working on a detective novel. The artist doesn't really care that I've come to life. You're not a real person, the artist says. Lids for takeaway coffee cups used to be made of plastic. Maybe most of them still are. But the cafes and markets in the artist's neighborhood have switched to ecological ones, just like me. The artist lives in a neighborhood where people know about pronouns and drink oat milk. I'm not made of plastic. I'm just a piece of cardboard or something. I won't stay intact as garbage for the next 500 years. I won't become a cloud of microplastics that makes rainwater undrinkable. I can be burned. I can degrade. I am become caffeine, the destroyer of worlds. Just kidding. I can't actually drink anything. I am not coffee. I don't have any insides. I don't have a stomach or a brain. I'll never know the rush of caffeine, the concentration it can give, or the acid reflux and anxiety that might follow. The artist needs coffee. The artist is addicted to it. I don't know about addiction. I get the sense that I'm not a full person. I lack memories and experience. The artist talks through me. I'm just a mouthpiece. I talk fast. It's like I've had a double espresso, maybe triple. Through this mouthpiece, through me, the artist wishes to talk about the way they were introduced to the concept of takeaway coffee. The first time the artist saw someone drinking takeaway coffee was on a TV show in the late 1990s. The show was called Ally McBeal. The show was kind of fucked up, but the artist didn't realize it at the time. The protagonist, Ally, was this very disorganized lawyer with emotional problems and very vivid delusions. Ally wasn't a great role model. Ally was severely underweight and must have inspired thousands of eating disorders. The artist was a fat and angry child. Ally was walking fast, always on the way to something, always late from something. Ally walked through crowds of business people on what the artist thinks were the streets of Boston. Ally was always late. Ally was frantic and always close to panic. Ally carried a briefcase full of legal documents. She was a lawyer in the show. All would fall down and documents would fall out of the briefcase, scatter on the street and blow away in the wind. Maybe a hot surgeon would stop and help Ally, and later they would meet for a date at the corporate jazz club Ally and her colleagues always arrived at when the episode was close to ending. So Ally was always late, always rushing, walking fast. She was holding a large takeaway cup of strong American coffee. The artist lived in a peripheral, sleepy, economically depressed place. It was a little bit difficult for the artist to understand why Ally didn't have the time to sit down and drink her coffee at home, or wait until she got to the office and make the coffee there. Ally being so extremely busy all the time seemed glamorous and foreign. It communicated about a highly organized and fast-paced society, a world that had all these tasks to give to Ally, all these important cases that kept Ally significant and desperate. Busy work, busy social life, busy in love. Modern America was an overheated engine fueled by coffee. As an adult, the artist found out through experience that being busy all the time was actually a completely unproductive and uncreative state. Being busy all the time was disastrous for the body. Being as busy as Ally meant that stress never had time to leave your system. The artist aged very fast. Being busy ate the remaining traces of youth. Maybe the show had tried to convey that too, with Ally's hallucinations and neurotic habits and the constant and frustrating chaos of her presence. But it still looked better on TV. The artist's body disagrees with coffee. The artist is trying to not let coffee take over their life. The artist is disturbed by how coffee changes the way people think. It doesn't enhance concentration, wake you up, only it changes what you might think about. This monologue was written on caffeine. Do you think it comes through what I'm saying? The artist had stopped drinking coffee, but then the artist went to New York for 2 weeks and had to start again. The artist was sitting on a bench in Riverside Park and realized everyone else in the park was running as fast as they could. The artist was the only person sitting down. The whole city was running on giant half-a-liter cups of strong black coffee. The artist needed a cup or two to tune into the energy of the city. Where was everyone running to? Were they running away from something or towards something? The artist is writing a serial killer novel. It's also a book about collective labor and political violence, but it's kind of fun. It's a cute book, adventurous, the artist thinks. It doesn't resemble Ally McBeal. Do people write novels without coffee? Did people write novels before coffee arrived in Europe? Someone should probably write a book about the overlapping histories of coffee and printed literature. It's funny how the artist can remember their first encounters with takeaway coffee and bottled water and things like that, all these useless conveniences. The artist remembers how bizarre and stupid they seemed at first glance, but also how they had an allure, a coolness, because of the state of being busy their use implied. Coffee doesn't belong in this landscape. Coffee plants could never survive here. Coffee is colonial extraction. It's like moving the power of the sun from one side of the planet to another. The delirium of the sun matched with this austere winter landscape. Accelerate! I'm a talking compostable coffee cup lid. I've literally come alive. I have my face. I believe the artist won't throw me away. The artist would not let me rot, even if I am capable of rotting. I'm unique. The other lids don't have a face. I can talk, even if I have no original thoughts. I wonder what coffee tastes like. Accelerate. Accelerate. I've been down this road walking the line that's painted by pride, and I have made mistakes in my life that I just can't hide. Oh, I believe I am ready for what love has to bring, got myself together. Now I'm ready to sing. I've been searching my soul tonight. I know there's so much more to life. Now I know I can shine a light to find my way back home.